Hola, aloha, bonjour, xin chào. Welcome to Hanoi Speakers Toastmaster first ever online road training video series. Now we will come to the, I believe, fourth row in order of appearance, Toastmasters, timer, grammarian, and then number 4, prepare speech speaker or PSS. For this row, first you need to log into your Toastmaster account here. You see I already log in, and you choose pathways. Go to Basecamp, and then you click go to Basecamp here, and it will show the Basecamp here in another window, right? And you see this is the important part. Here you will have to click onto your path. For example, for me, it's effective coaching. You select Open Curriculum here. It might take a little bit of time. See here. For example, as you know, every path has 5 levels in total, and the project will be different for each path. For example, icebreaker. You click this. Sometimes you can click this launch button immediately, but there might be some technical issue. So I would recommend you click this, launch. Again, it will show, another, window. This window remains the same on your screen, and the first project, speech project, which is the icebreaker, is here, open in another window. And by the way, the process for all other speech projects is the same. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, while we are waiting for this, maybe I'll show you other documents. You can see all online training videos for other rows here. Again, it is number according to the order of appearance in a meeting. Right. Okay, this is when I already finished, I think. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, it's the first page. Okay. This is your assignment. For your first speech, you can click here in the project checklist. And this document will guide you everything you need to prepare for your first speech, which is the icebreaker. This is the first document, project checklist. For example, how first step you need to register to give a speech in either a meeting or in a practice session. You have to write your speech, a rehearsal, blah, blah, blah. This is the checklist. And then we have the purpose of the speech, the overview of the speech. You click this arrow, next. And then here we have an assessment before your speech. For example, before your speech, you feel confident and calm just a little bit. You select 3, and then you click next. For the assessment or any quizzes, it is very important that you don't click this arrow, but you click next, so you can complete the assessment, right? And until the very last question, right? So the next button will disappear, and you click next. Be careful. The competencies that you develop while giving the speech, video, navigation, blah, 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 just keep going. Click this one, CC, to turn on the subtitle. Yes, we have the subtitle, right? All right, in the next, this one, another super important. View icebreaker speech outline worksheet. Yeah, this is another document, the second document for you to prepare for your speech. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I think this one is also the same. Yeah, it's the same document. Right, and then next, read everything. Don't just click next. Okay, next, and then next here. Techniques, blah, blah, blah. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. After your speech. Boom. More. Boom. Oh, yes, the pre-med project is, you can also find it. Yeah, project checklist. Pre-med project. Boom. Then evaluation. Boom. Okay, so basically, you do the assessment after their speech. For example, here, before I feel just on a scale of 1 to 5, I selected 3. So I feel a little bit of confidence. And after the speech, after following all the instructions and stuff, I feel more confidence, right? So that is the purpose of the assessment, before and after every speech. Next, congratulations, you have completed this project. Once you completed the project, you will have this tick and you can move to the next level. After completing all levels, right? Then you will have to mark complete, and the Vice President of Education, the President, or the Secretary, one of them has to mark complete your speech so you can move up to the next level, level 2, blah, blah, blah. Right, back to the icebreaker. Basically, for each project, it will be different, but we have the checklist here, the speech outline, the document, 23-page document you see, to have you prepare for your first speech. So don't be worried. And then, very important, evaluation form. This form, you should print it or send it to your evaluator before your speech, so he or she can evaluate you based on these criteria. That is why it's very important to check the agenda in advance so you know who your evaluators is. You can bring this to her or him before your speech. Right. For evaluations, sometimes we understand that navigating around pathways is quite a bit of a challenge. That's why we prepare this for you. Member access, education, member access, pathways, or evaluations sheets. So basically, we downloaded all evaluation sheets for 11 paths so far. So you don't have to navigate around pathway. You just click here, level 1, and then download all the evaluation forms. So level 1 for all paths is the same. Level 2 here, find your path. My path is effective coaching. I click here and download everything. And I print everything in advance. So you don't feel kind of overwhelmed about where to look for steps. Right, I guess I should close this. Okay, yep, I can close this now. For the rest of Basecamp, I guess you can use the must watch section in the orientation folder to know how to navigate around Basecamp. Right, back to this. Pathway is very important. So again, to sum up what we have done so far, first of all, you have to but you have to go to Basecamp to run over your checklist or your pre-med project section, so you know how to prepare for a project. You do the assessment, everything on Basecamp. And then second step, you print the evaluation form and bring it to the meeting, give it to the evaluator to evaluate your speech. And then the third and the final thing that you have to do is when you go home. Actually, you can do this before your speech, but when you go home, right? Again, in Pathways folder,